start? Should I start something? What's up guys, how's everything going on? Warm welcome to this particular important session. Are you guys worried about scoring 180 plus in the JEE Main 2021 exam? Are you? Because this is going to be one of the very important thing for you, because you will be in a critical position where you will be wondering, how can I score a beautiful scores like 180 plus in the JEE Main exam, that too in 2021, especially in this critical time of 30 days. Are you worried about this? Here we have one beautiful strategy planning for the 30 days which is ahead of you for the JEE Main 2021 exam. Shall we just see how it is working? Before that, most of you guys might not be familiar with me. Let me just introduce myself once here. So my name is Hemin Roy, master teacher for chemistry in Vedantu. It's been near to 3 years I'm working as a teacher, I can say. I got graduated from NIT Calicut. I got into the stream of chemical engineering. So even I was a student exactly like you before 7 to 8 years before, right? So I was exactly like a student like you guys before 7 to 8 years. I have been through this particular situations that you are in now. So I got graduated from NIT Calicut. Then and there onwards I was into a teaching profession. So for the past 3 years, I'm working as a teacher, mentoring many students for JEE NEET examinations, especially for JEE exam, because even I'm having a background of what? JEE. I'm a NIT product, right? Like that. I got a all India rank of 359 in the GATE 2020 exam, plus what more? I still have a offer standing from the Baba Atomic Research Center as well. You know, the BARC, right? I still have the option to go and study, pursue my career of study through almost all the IITs, IIScs, etc. as of now. I got, as I mentioned, for 2017 onwards, I was into teaching, and many selections over NEET as well as JEE, mentored many students. Now, what is the whole purpose of the session I already gave you in between? It is all about understanding what is a strategy that you must have for the upcoming 30 days of your preparation, right? Let's just see what is the whole plan here, guys. Here we go. Now, some of the most common issues you might be facing, I have listed out here. They are basically the doubt issues. Then you might be having some conceptual clarity issue. You might be wondering, sir, can I get some proper questions which is of the actual quality of JEE Main? Some of you might be asking, sir, can I get some all in the level mock test in order to attend? Incomplete syllabus issue. You might be having a proper problem with the revisions. You might be asking, sir, do you have your notes? Can you send it to me? Because you teach well. Can we get your notes so that we can just check if that is sufficient for us to study? These are the common issues you might be having in this point of time, because even I was in the same situation exactly like you, exactly in your position. Based on that, I have made a beautiful strategy for you. Before that, let me introduce the Vedantu's fast track live course preparation of 30 days. Which I did not have. I told you I was in the same position as you guys, but I never had this kind of an opportunity that time. I told you these are the common issues you might be facing, and we will be coming to all these issues one by one by the end of the session. I'm guaranteeing you, I'm promising you that all these issues I will be taking care of it by the end of the session. But what is a strategy that you must have in this point of time of your preparation if you are aspiring for the JEE 2021 exam, right? That is what we're going to discuss now. You require a proper revision plan, because JEE Main exam, it is not like some logical questions or something. It involve the concepts. You require a proper well-defined revision plan, and you need to execute it also. Whatever plan you have, it should be executed, right? The execution and planning, both of them should be proper. Plus, you require a proper subject analysis. Which topic you need to study better, which part you have to pitch more, you have to study more. All these things we should know. Plus, you need to know what is actually the JEE exam through attending the mock test also. So this is the entire plan for this particular session I'm going to have for you guys. So now let me ask you guys, how many of you feel like, yes, I have prepared enough for this particular exam for the past 2 years? So one of you guys most probably falling to this category, and some of you guys might be falling to this category also, where no, I haven't done much preparations in the past 2 years, but I still want to crack 180 plus in the JEE exam. Right? There can be two possibilities, either of them. Whichever category you fall, we have a proper strategy for you guys. If you haven't done your proper work for the past 2 years, yes, we have a strategy for you. And if you are worried that I have done my preparation, I still want to get more score, then we have a strategy for you as well. So for both of this category, I have the strategies. For plans, I'll give you one by one. Okay, before we go to all these things, before you discover your strategy, we need to analyze certain things. What all things we need to analyze? That is basically the subject analysis part. So we need to cover up the entire topics and ideas in 4 weeks. And I'll give you an idea or an opportunity how the JEE Fast Track live course preparation of Vedantu is going to help you out in there. I'll help you out. I'll tell you that in between during the course of our discussion for sure. Right? Now, as I mentioned, let's take analysis of all the topics, physics, chemistry, maths, because the exam consists of all the 3 topics, right? We'll go and see how this physics, chemistry, maths subject chapters are related and important for your exam. Right? We'll start with that first, because that is a primary thing that you should be or you must be doing here. So we'll start with that here. See guys, I'm a chemistry teacher, as I mentioned, so we'll start with the chemistry itself. When you're doing the analysis, you see physical chemistry of part 1 and part 2, that is 11th and 12th basically, approximately equal weightage only, 17 and 16 questions approximately. In total, I can say somewhere near to 33% of the questions will be of that category, physical chemistry. When it comes to inorganic and organic also, I can say approximately 9 and 24 each of 11th and 12th. In total, again somewhere near to 33% approximately, I can say. When it comes to the organic, 11th standard organic is of very less percentage chance of only 8%. Approximately 26% of the questions are expected from the 12th organic, where all the organic chemistry chapters are connected. Right? So this analysis is based on the previous year's question papers. This analysis is made by that aspect. Now, another one analysis I want to do, whether we have the questions easy or hard, or is it of a medium level. Again, this is of an analysis of January 2019 onwards, September 2020 analysis is given. You can clearly observe one thing guys, you see the easy part, the easy questions, see that is rising up from here to here. That means easy level questions are increasing. What is the advantage of it? The advantage of it, you guys can easily crack the questions of easy category. But there is a disadvantage also. What is it? Everyone will crack it. So what I am trying to convey here, you should be concentrating more on the easy and the average questions. Easy and the average level questions you have to go for. Easy and moderate level. When it comes to chemistry part, there are 3 categories, you know, physical chemistry, organic, inorganic. How to start the preparation of physical, organic and inorganic in-depth analysis I will give now. We'll start with the physical chemistry. Some of the most important chapters that you must be knowing for cracking the JEE 2021 exam are some basic concepts of chemistry, then the atomic structure, equilibrium, then states of matter, solutions, redox reaction and chemical kinetics. Why I have selected these chapters specifically? There are multiple reasons for it. Reason number 1, the first 2-3 chapters, that is basic concept, atomic structure, periodic table, these chapters are all connected chapters. They are all chain chapters, I can say. All of them are connected to each other. If you know all of them, you are going to get a set of questions as a package. A combo offer, you are going to get every question you will get. Now, same way, some basic concepts of chemistry, the concentration terms are directly related to the chapter of what? Solutions. Redox reaction again important. Redox reaction and electrochemistry is important. This way, lot of chapters are connected. So when you study the chapters of physical chemistry, try to make the correlations, try to study and master the connected chapters like this. This is a strategy for physical chemistry. And what you need to know about the physical chemistry questions, 3 things. Making your concept proper, practicing varieties of questions, knowing the trend of questions by analyzing the previous questions. These are the 3 things that you should know for or do for physical chemistry. Physical chemistry done. Now, inorganic chemistry. How to tackle the inorganic chemistry, because every single student will be like, oh my god, this is too much, sir. We can't study inorganic because it is too much reading. We are more connecting things in a logical manner. How shall we study the inorganic? Every single student asks the teachers at this point of time, too much, I can't take it, right? How to do this? See, first of all, in inorganic chemistry, some of the important chapters, chemical bonding actually belong to the chapter of physical chemistry. But why have I listed it here? Because it is going to be related to the remaining all the chapters given here. Metallurgy, P block of 11th and 12th, especially class 12th, very, very important. Then D and F block elements and coordination compounds. Again, I'm telling coordination compounds highly important. You will be getting near to 2 to 3 questions probably from coordination compound alone. That is the importance of the chapter coordination compounds. Why I have listed chemical bonding here? Chemical bonding, you know, it is a 11th standard chapter. But 11th standard topics are going to be connected to all these chapters, especially in the compounds, hybridization, all those aspects. For that, I have listed the chemical bonding topic in this inorganic chemistry category. Now, what about the next part and how to study inorganic? I forgot to tell. Inorganic, guys, there is no shortcut. You have to do maximum number of times reading so that you can master the inorganic. I can give you a strategy which I used to follow for the last 30 days because I was never a student who actually used to study inorganic because I can't by heart it. What I do is like what? Logically connect organic and physical, we can do it. What about inorganic? Inorganic, study and read inorganic on a daily basis. How? Utilize 1 hour for inorganic on a daily basis. 35 minutes to 40 minutes you read, 20 minutes you practice questions, enough. So Monday you will start with 15th and 16th group of 12th standard P block. Then you can go for Tuesday. You will be taking 17th and 18th group. Then 11th standard hydrogen you will do one day. 11th standard S block you will do one day. Like that in a week you read these chapters. Next week again. So by the time we are going to write the JEE exam, you will be reading the entire inorganic chemistry topic for 4 times. 4 times reading. And by the 4th time reading, you will be remembering a lot of things. But I'll tell you this, once the exam gets over, you might be forgetting it. But still, for the exam purpose, you have those ideas in your mind always. You have those ideas in your mind always so that you can just revise it and keep updated on them. So that is the strategy for inorganic I can suggest because it worked for me personally. Now, next part that will be the organic chemistry, the most important one. Comparing to inorganic and physical, organic chemistry is having a slight edge over the other subjects. The most important chapters I have listed out here, 11th standard GOC, General Organic Chemistry, alcohol, phenol and ethers, then aldehyde, ketone and carboxylic acid and biomolecule and polymers. These chapters are very, very important and the recent trend of questions are matching with this. Now, little bit more. What are the easy kill chapters? That means the easiest chapters I must start with. That will be atomic structure, chemical bonding, periodic classification, GOC of 11th standard and redox reaction. Again, I'm telling all these chapters are connected. So if you start with one, you can actually master all of them. It is like a combo package here again. Combo package. So this is a strategy and ideas you must be following for the chapter. Which one? Like chemistry chapters I'm telling. Now we shall start and little bit go with the physics also. You might be familiar with the topics of physics. Still, I was into the analysis of questions, trend analysis, all these things for the past 3 years. Based on that, we have discussed and analyzed the topics and the percentage weightage you're going to get for physics also. Mechanics, you will be getting 35% of the questions. That is more than 1/3 of the questions will be from mechanics itself. Next, you will be seeing heat and thermodynamics, electrostatics and magnetism, then current, electricity and electromagnetic induction, optics and modern physics. Again, you can see modern physics and optics plus current electricity in and EMI, that itself give a advantage over the other topics. Now, how you should give the strategy for physics, I'll give it. Now we'll see some of the easy medium level questions of physics as well. After that, I'll give you the strategy for physics. See here guys, when you are seeing the number of easy and moderate questions or medium level questions, you can see that hard level questions are on the bottom. It is never increasing or something. It is the same number of questions. It is not increasing, approximately the same number. That means you don't need to worry about the hard questions. You don't require to worry about those questions. Then which questions you should be concentrating on? The easy and the moderate level questions you should be concentrating on. Right? That is the idea. Now, little bit more. How you should actually get the in-depth solution. What is the importance of the in-depth solution of JEE Main papers? See the entire solution that I have given before, this entire based analysis that I have written here, this is all based on what? The previous question analysis. And what is the advantage of it? I understand that I should be preparing more on the mechanics. I should be preparing more on the current electricity. I am understanding it. It is a trend analysis. So it is very important that you guys are getting in touch with the proper solutions of the previous JEE questions. Again, the Vedantu's fast track live course preparation that I was talking about at the beginning, it is going to help you out for that. How it is going to help you out, we will see in between. And I'm seeing a lot of students out there again joining new. Warm welcome guys, again and again, warm welcome to this amazing session where we're going to discuss the remaining strategies here. Now, in between, I want you to do one thing. Can you just post your important issues that you are facing now? In this point of time, what are the important issues you will be facing now? Can you just put it in the comments, please? I will be definitely going through it and I'm going to attend all of them by the end of the session. Fine. Now, we will be moving on a little bit more, guys. That will be the easy kill topics and do not miss parts. When it comes to mechanics and electrostatics and magnetism and current electricity and EMI, as I mentioned, you must be studying them. You should never miss these topics. Do not miss these. If you miss them, you are going to have a huge loss in your actual exam of JEE Physics. JEE Physics, you will have trouble. Now, modern physics, thermodynamics, they are the easy kill topics for you. Because modern physics, partly you are studying in chemistry. Thermodynamics also partly you are studying in chemistry. So these two topics will be easy kill. One more tip that I want to give. When it comes to thermodynamics chapter, chemistry and physics, thermodynamics chapters, the sign conventions are opposite, right? So the sign conventions you should be very much clear when you are using for physics and chemistry. You should be very careful about it, okay? Just keep it in mind, guys. We'll be moving on to the next part. That will be the maths part. So maths case, you'll have coordination geometry and the vector and 3D part edging over all the other, topics here. See, you are having approximately 35% chance for what? Coordinate geometry, vector and 3D. When it comes to calculus, that is the second most important topic, differential and the integral calculus, which was basically one of my favorite area rather than geometry, but still, calculus still has a huge edge over other chapters and subjects. So when it comes to algebra and trigonometry, again you can see the importance of it. So this is approximate percentage. Calculus will have 32%, algebra will be having 25%, and trigonometry will contain approximately 8% of the entire JEE main questions of 2021, expected one. Slight variations can be there, but not much. Again, this will be the approximate data you are going to get in 2021 as well. Now, we'll go a little bit further about the type of questions you are going to get. Again, if you see here, guys, you can easily see the hard level questions are maintaining a line. See, hard level questions are remaining as the same number. It is not increasing or something. Hard level questions are still the same number. The important questions that you will be working on, again you see, that will be the easy and moderate. Easy and moderate level of questions, they will be actually changing the numbers here and there. Sometimes moderate questions will be more, easy questions will be less. Sometimes easy will be more, moderate will be less. So this happens. So you should be pretty much thorough with these medium and easy questions, and that is what we are going to concentrate more, because that is the important part you can see here. Now, when it comes to the topics of maths, which all topics you should give more importance? We should be starting with the relations and functions chapter, matrices and determinants, obviously it is very much important, limits, AOD, differential and integral calculus, area under the curve type of questions is one of the most common trend of questions. Again, where did I get that? Previous question analysis. I used to solve all the questions of physics, chemistry and maths in all the JEE exam. So from that I can get it. Integral and differential calculus, area under the graph is one of the most common type of question you can get now. Now next part is vector and 3D, as I mentioned already. So these topics must be known, the most important topics, right? Now here we have little bit more the easy kill topics, that will be the statistics, the mathematical reasoning, sequence and series, straight lines and circles, definite, integral, applications of derivatives and vector 3D. These are the easy kill topics because you have already studied these topics probably in 11th and 12th. Most of the topics are of 12th again, so you might be knowing this. They are easy only. Some of them will be little bit time taking. That's all. They will be still easy topics. So make sure that you guys are all killing the easy topics, easy kill topics. Let it be clear in your mind, I'm telling. Let it be clear in your mind. Now, so we have done a subject analysis of physics, chemistry and maths. All this thing we have done now. Physics, chemistry, maths, subject analysis we have done. So what is the next part? We should be focusing on class 11 or class 12 because most of you guys might be either a dropper or will be of 12th standard. Either a dropper or a 12th standard, right? If you are in a 12th standard student, probably you should be focusing on 11th or 12th. See, every student of 12th standard will be thinking like this. See, if I'm going to start my revision, I'll start from my 11th standard. If you start from 11th standard, what is going to happen? No, I'll tell that. If you start from 11th standard, you will be losing the concept little bit from the 12th standard and 11th will not be proper also. Suggestion now. First you focus on class 12. You should start focusing on class 12. Make sure that all your concept of class 12 is perfect. Then only if you have time, then you move on to which one? Class 11. And that too, you should start with the easy kill chapters, then the important chapters, then you will go for the remaining. That is how your strategy should be. Your strategy will be again like what? We'll be starting with the class 12. Make sure that all the topics of class 12 is perfect, well, good, overpowered. Then you go for the class 11. From class 11, you should start with your easy kill chapters. It will be boosting your confidence. Then you go for the important chapters, strengthening your confidence. Then you go for what the remaining chapters. This is their strategy that you must follow for getting a good score of 180 plus in the JEE 2021 exam. Right. Now, this is a focus how you should have. Next part, if your answer was yes, we have seen in the beginning I have categorized you guys to two parts. One of them were like, I have done my preparation proper, well and good in the past 2 years. Then what you should do now? Subject analysis done. What you should do now I am going to tell here guys. This is what you should do. You should be practicing the problems of the previous year's paper first. Again, what is the importance of it? You have known your subject, you know the concepts, you have practiced some of the questions. When you practice the previous years, you are going to have two advantages. First advantage you are going to get, you will understand what type of questions are expected, what is the level of questions, plus which topic I should be preparing more. When it comes to chemistry, I can give a simple example. From the topic of aldehyde, ketone and carboxylic acid, there is a certain number of questions always observed from what? Aldol condensation and Cannizzaro reaction. There will be one question minimum from this topic. Easily you will understand, okay, this topic is highly important, I must be studying this. So when you are doing the previous questions, two things can help you out. One thing, you will boost your confidence. Second thing, you will understand I should study better on this topic. Advantage. For the students who are good with their preparation for the past 2 years, you can go for this method. Practicing more questions from the previous years. Now, I am not asking you to stop the preparation. Plus, you should be doing maximum number of tests also. Why you should do the test? See you guys, I know certain students who are extremely well. When you are given with any question, they will do. Whether it is JEE Mains level, advanced level, doesn't matter. They will do every single question of them. But when it comes to the exam, they are like, oh my God, sir, I don't know what happened. It just completely blanked out from my mind. Everything gone. Completely gone. Why? Because they are not used with the atmosphere of exam. Atmosphere of exam, atmosphere of practicing a question, different. You need to be very much good with the atmosphere of exam. So, yeah, just a second, yeah. So, next part I was telling was you should be very much careful about the exam fear. You should be overcoming the exam fear by attending maximum number of questions. Maximum number of questions should be practiced. Maximum varieties of questions must be practiced. You should be familiar with the exam mode, how you should be attending the exam, what to start with, how to end with, everything you should be clear. For that, I'm telling, attempt maximum number of tests, mock test. You will be like, okay, I have taken this test, now I know how it should be. So after one test, you will understand, okay, I should be starting with the chemistry, not with physics. I should be giving more time to these kind of questions rather than the other one. You will get these ideas only after starting the mock test. So giving you this tip, you must practice maximum number of mock tests in this point of time. Now, if you are worried about the mock test, still Vedantu is having a solution for you, and I'm introducing that option for you. You can take many mock tests through the Vedantu platform. How? Again, I'll tell in the end, don't worry about it. So I'm just giving you an opportunity is there always for you. An opportunity is there always for you. We'll come to that. Next part, once you are done with your entire mock test, you should evaluate your preparation by checking the scores. Am I doing well? Is it worth for me to prepare like this? Then you will be evaluating what your preparation, how you are doing the preparation. Is it worth? Am I doing well? Which topic I should improve more? You will be worried about all these things. You will be preparing for that, I'm telling. After that, after your preparation is done, then you should be properly analyzing it. You will be analyzing what all topic I have missed out, what all areas I have made the mistakes. You will be noting down them on a paper or wherever it is comfortable for you. Note down the mistakes and you will say that I am not going to repeat these mistakes again. So revising them always write it on a paper that I have done this mistake, I have done this mistake, I am not going to repeat it again. So do that way, you will be having a complete idea of, you will be having a complete idea of how you should be not repeating those mistakes. Now, for those also, the link is already rolling down in the chat box. You can directly go to the link and check how it is working up. Right. Now, we are not stopping here. The next thing that you should know or you should do as a next step, master the weak links. When you are taking a mock test, you will understand, okay, I'm good with this. Whichever question I'm getting from this topic, I'll do it. But certain questions, when they come, I know that I don't know. I'm not confident enough. Basically what we call as our missing or weak links. You should be working on your weak links where you feel like you are not up to the mark. Work on them. So you have 30 days of time, work on them on a daily basis. Get confident on them. Be confident on attending any question. For those who are already done with their preparation, I'm telling. Now, again, one more thing that you must require is what? Lot of tips and tricks for time saving. Because when you come to exam, it is not only about hard working, it is but also about what? Smart working. You don't require to write every single step of what? A particular question. From the JEE, those administration, nobody is coming to your home and telling like, okay, good bacha, you have done the complete in-depth solution of the question. Nobody is going to tell that. There will be certain people who are doing what? Ingi pingi pongi, father had a donkey, see. That person is correct. The one who have made the complete thing, you guys are also correct. Right? So you both are correct means you should be smarter. There is no requirement of writing the complete solution. It is all about getting the answer smarter. Time saving methods are very important. Time saving method, tips, tricks, everything should be there directly. We will be giving that in our JEE program that I mentioned. We will again discuss about it. Hundreds of tricks are there in chemistry alone, which I am generally giving to the students in the class. We will come to them in between by the end of the session for sure. But again, now we are continuing a little bit more with what? Our strategies. So what is the next strategy? So those who told yes, this is a complete cycle you will be going through. You will be mastering the weak links, practicing the previous year questions, giving the mock test, evaluation of your preparation again, then again you will do what? Master the weak links. It is like a cycle for the upcoming 30 days. This should be your strategy if you are like, I have done my preparation in your past 2 years. This is my time to improve on it. This is the plan for you guys. Now, for those who told no, if you have told no here, I haven't done my preparation for the past 2 years, but I still want to score 180 plus and get my dreams in a success. Then we have a plan for you, I told. Let's go to that plan now. Next plan. First thing and the foremost thing that you must be doing is depend on NCERT textbook. Most common mistake students do now. I'll be having hundreds of reference book. For chemistry, organic, inorganic, physical, separate books. Physics books, magnetism, one book is there. Electrostatic, one book is there. Mechanics, one book is there. Maths also, hundreds of books I'm having. Which one I'll do? You'll be turning the pages of all of them. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I'm having lot. I'm worried what to do. How will I cover all these books? See guys, JEE exam is not a promise telling you that if you cover all the book, you will get a good mark. It is not like that. Here you need to be smarter. You don't require to work on all these books. I will ask you to stick to NCERT textbook properly. Properly NCERT you have to stick to. All the questions which is given, practice them. Especially when it comes to chemistry and all, you will be given with in-text question, solved examples, you will be given with exercise questions also. All of them you should practice. If you are practicing all of them, if your concept is clear, with the NCERT method of pattern of topics, I can give you 95% of the questions in the JEE exam can be attempted. Chemistry especially I'm telling. Especially in chemistry, 95% of the questions can be attempted just with the NCERT knowledge. Then practice maximum questions from any other source. Practicing questions you can take any source, but concepts rely on NCERT textbook. Rely on NCERT textbook for the time being. Okay, that is the first thing that I have to tell you. Second thing is again what? Practicing as many questions possible. For sure it is going to help you out. Now guys, why we are practicing the questions? JEE people are smarter and they know that you guys are also smarter. They will give you questions which are little bit confusing, which will be little bit mind-working type, right? So you should be always prepared for this kind of questions only if you are familiar to this kind of questions. So you should practice maximum number of questions. Maximum number of questions should be done so that you will be pretty much okay and understanding with what? The type of question you can expect in your actual exam. Along with the varieties of question you practice a previous year also. Why? For understanding the trend of it. What type of questions are expected, which topic I should study more, all this thing will be understood from that. Next, focus. What should be your focus on? Your focus should be on quality over quantity. Some students tell me, sir, I have done 300 questions on mole concept. But still, when I am coming to my exam, I am not able to attend a single question on mole concept. Why? It is not about the number you do. It is all about the type of question you do. Mole concept is an easy concept if all the logics are connected in your mind. You know that. Only one thing, if you practice the same type of questions again and again, okay, they are giving you X, asking to find out Y. Those kind of questions, if you practice 100 of them, is it going to give you the same type of question in your JEE exam? No. JEE exam will be something else. So you should be practicing varieties of questions. Quality questions you should do. That is always important. Quality over quantity. You should be practicing more questions of the quality one. It is very, 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 very important. Very, 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 very important, because all the students say that, sir, I have practiced thousands of questions. But when it comes to JEE exam, can't touch it, sir. Mole concept, I have no idea what happened. Okay, structure of atom went out of my mind. People say that. Organic chemistry, I was just drawing the benzene ring 100 times, I don't know what happened. These kind of comments are observed from the students for the past 3 years to me. Even, I am a dropper. I dropped one entire year to get into NIT. When I was actually preparing for the board exam, I can tell that I have a very beautiful score in my board exam. Approximately 100%, you can say 99 point something. But still, when I came to the JEE exam, no, miserably failed. Because it is not about writing, it is all about the new trend of questions that we're going to see there. Always there will be some surprises in the JEE exam, so be prepared for it. So what I'm trying to say is, like, again, you should be having a quality questions to practice, which is going to definitely benefit your preparation, I'm telling. Okay, especially those who are students who did not get familiar to the questions, try the quality. It is very, very important. Now, next thing, if you having trouble, suppose when you are practicing the questions and all, you will be having hundreds of doubts coming. For those who are done with the preparation also, you will also have what? Doubts. Many doubts will be there. Sir, I'm having doubt in that. I have no idea what mode concept is. You'll have hundreds of doubts. Then you should be clarifying every single doubt of them. What if you are not clarifying those doubts? When you are taking the mode concept, one question is there. You will be always afraid, oh my God, is that question going to come? It is always going to distract your mind. So make sure that your doubts are instantly clarified. It does not keep a mark on your mind. It always should be like, I can do it. Right? You should always have that positive, optimistic atmosphere. For that, your doubts will be solved all the time. Again, the Vedantu Fast Track Live Course Preparation I told, we are going to give you that opportunity of clarifying every single minute or big doubt that you have at the same moment. How? I'll mention in the end, because most of you guys have listed out your issues you are facing. I'm seeing them. We will be going through those issues for sure. 100% we will go through it. As I promised in the beginning, we'll be going through it. Now, next part. As I mentioned, documenting your doubts. Suppose when you are preparing, you are writing a mock test, you'll be finding a particular question, very nice question, but you are not able to answer it. Document the question immediately. Write it down, note it down on a paper. Make sure that it is getting clarified. So make it on a paper or write it on a paper. Send it or clarify it. Then make sure that it is clarified. Then only move on to the next part. What if you are not clarifying? It will be in your mind. So don't keep things in your mind like that. It will be always a distraction, especially during this 30 days. Not good. So make sure that they are all clarified. So that's what I was telling. There is a Vedantu doubt app we have. So if you are posting your doubt as an image or a query, immediately, instantly your answer will be given to you. That option is there. We will discuss about it again by the end of this small discussion of strategy. Then we'll come to it. Next part. Next part is all making the notes here. What is the importance of notes? When you are writing, you learn thrice. When you are writing once, you learn thrice. So that is the advantage of what? Writing the notes. Not asking you to write a book, writing the short notes. Writing the short notes is always an advantage. Suppose you feel like, sir, I don't have the time to write the short notes. Then again, as I mentioned, we have an option of getting the short notes written by the best expert who guided the top all in their ranks. That is the top air ranks students, those experts who guided them, their notes are going to be given to you. We will discuss about it again by the end of the session for sure. Let's go to the strategies again. So for those students who did not do well, if you feel like you haven't done well in your past 11th and 12th, you guys should be following this method here. You should be focusing more on the NCERT textbook, practice previous year, mock test, then you will again go forward, evaluate your preparation, master the weak links. This should be the cycle that you guys might be looking for or going through for the upcoming 30 days. This is a strategy for you. Again, I'm telling, focus on NCERT textbook. Very, very importantly, strictly follow NCERT textbook. Okay, now, next part. How to take a test. What we have discussed so far is all about what to study, how to take a test. What is the importance of taking the test? To get familiar to the exam atmosphere. You will be having exam fear, test fear will be there, you will be feeling like shivering, you will be feeling like mind is blank. It should not be happening in your actual exam. For that, you should be familiar to the entire system of exam. You should be very much clear with it. For that, and getting a better score, you need to have certain strategies for that. We'll go through that also. First thing, I have given the importance of mock test. You should be always practicing maximum number of mock test. Next thing, what I was telling, what should be the strategy that I should doing? Some students say that you always go for your easy subject first, then you go for the next one, then you go for the next one. That is the best strategy. Some other persons say that you start with the chemistry, then to maths, then to physics, or chemistry, physics, maths. You try either of them. That is the second thing. Some other people say that we can actually start with the easy questions of chemistry, physics, maths. Then the round 2, easy questions of physics, then chemistry, then maths, then the difficult one. Which strategy is best? See guys, each and every strategy is suitable for a type of mind. What I will suggest you, when you are taking the mock test, first you try chemistry first, physics first, then maths. Then change the order. Then you see which one is comfortable for you, go with that. Next one, next exam, third exam you take like this. You attend the easy moderate level questions first of chemistry, then physics, then maths. Then again come for what? The hard level. Try different types of strategies. Check which one is benefiting you. So figure out the best strategy that is in your hand. Nobody can tell what is your best strategy. Your best strategy should be created by you. For that again you should practice maximum number of what? Mock test. That should be done from your end. You need to do that. Not the teacher, not anybody else. You need to do that. So next part, no guessing. Strictly no guessing. So, oh my god, I know this question. So option is B or C? C. Some people are like, 4 options. I feel like guessing it. Ingi bingi bongi, as I mentioned, they will mark C, D something. Strictly no guessing. No guessing of answer, because there is something called a negative marking. It is going to accumulate. When you practice a mock test also, never guess. If you start guessing, it is going to destroy everything, because your entire mode and mood of exam will be gone. So never ever guess. Never guess. So let me ask the second thing, or like the guessing part is done, practice maximum mock test, make sure that your doubts are clarified. Now we are coming to the dream that you are looking for. You might be all worried about, let me get into an NIT, let me get into an IIT. For that you need to practice all the strategies. What I can do is all telling the strategies for you. You have to be working on it. Now I told you, even I was a student at this point of time. Even I prepared for the JEE exam. I prepared for JEE Main and Advanced. Even I got cracked in both also. Now I was not having a proper help that time. I did not get proper help. But here you have enough help that can be given to you. Again, I am looking for your issues that you face now. I know that you guys might be having hundreds of issues you will have. Okay, so again, the common issues that you might be having, I have listed out here. The doubt issues, conceptual clarity, practicing of assignment questions and quality questions. You might be looking for a proper all India series mock test. Then you will be looking for a proper revision notes, summary notes, all those things. We'll take the first issue. How many of you feel like you are having a doubt in the concepts? How many of you feel like doubts in the concept? Can you just give me a yes in the chat box, please? Give me a yes in the chat box if you feel like, sir, I'm having hundreds of doubts. Are you having doubts? Obviously, every single student out there will have doubts. Normal. We are all students, right? We will have these issues. How many of you are having the trouble of conceptual clarity? Small concept. I am partially knowing it, sir, remaining though I am not sure. Right? So will you be able to attend all the questions coming from the model concept or not? No. So if you are learning a concept, make sure that it is properly learned. And how many of you feel like I am practicing the same type of question again and again? I am not getting something new. How many of you feel like that? Give me a yes in the comment box, please. Are you worried that like, sir, I am having hundreds of questions, they are all same type. There is nothing new here. And when it comes to the actual exam, it is a completely different type. So this again will be the most common issues you will be facing. Some of you are having a issue like, a revision plan. Sir, somebody should guide me to do it, because if I am planning myself, it will not work out. Somebody should tell me like, you do this, you do that, you do this in this time. Then I'll do it. Are you that kind of a person? Are you having or looking for a particular revision plan? Somebody will be having, sir, 12th standard, I have done 80%. Inorganic though still is left out, but remaining I have done. 11th standard full is left out. I haven't completed it. but I require again a proper method of planning to do that. Are you having that kind of an issue like this, incomplete syllabus? Some other students will be like this, sir, I prepare well, I do everything as you said, but the problem is I have no idea whether my preparation is sufficient or not. How will you understand your preparation is sufficient or not? Try take a all India level mock test. You will understand where you stand. How you should improve your performance, you will understand from where? A mock test only. Then some people are like, sir, seeing all the books, I feel like very bad. It is always a very bad feeling from my mind, from the heart, that I cannot finish off all those books. Basically what I require is a proper summary notes. All the ideas are concise and precise. Are you having that kind of an issue? These are the most common issues you must be facing. You will be facing these kind of issues normally, right? For that, we have the one-stop solution given by the Vedantu here. What is the one-stop solution? It is a Vedantu's fast-track live course preparation in 30 days. The complete entire syllabus of the JEE Main 2021 going to be covered in 30 days. It will be covered in 30 days. Complete syllabus. How? That is what I am going to tell you here. How we will be covering it up. We will be covering up the full syllabus in the 30 days with unlimited doubt solving. I told you in between you had a lot of doubt issue. You will be clarifying it with us. Unlimited doubt solving. You will be clarifying every single doubt that you have with us. We will be having regular test series and practice papers. Practice papers, quality questions over quantity, plus regular test series means you are getting familiar to the exam ambience and atmosphere. You will not have a exam fear afterwards. Next, rapid revision of the entire syllabus. So you will never have a problem like I am lagging. You will be like, I am covering it up. At least I am knowing what is it. You will be covering up the entire revision or like entire syllabus in a revision plan. This is our revision plan, which is the best one created by the experts who were guiding the all India rank people of the previous years, especially like Anand Sir and Pulkit Sir. They will be guiding over this thing. You will be given with the exclusive revision notes made and curated by the experts. The same experts that I was telling, they are actually the one who were teaching and mentoring the all India rank people. Those notes you will be given free of cost. It will be given to you directly so that you can prepare from that. You don't require a separate revision notes. Again, I gave you a lot of strategies, but I did not give you any tricks and tips, right? I did not give any tricks and tips. There is hundreds of tips and tricks. Suppose example I am telling, imagine I have to do 32 by 5. What they will do? 3, 2, then 5. You will be dividing. 32 by 5, it is directly 6.4. How? Divided by 5, you replace with 10 by 2. So 10 by 2, the 2 will go to the numerator. It will be like 64 by 10, 6.4. Without touching the pen, without noting down anything, you will be getting the answer like that. So it is just a silly example I am telling. It is a very silly example I am telling how to do your calculations faster. There's hundreds of methods like that. Those methods again will be given in your actual class. I am just giving a silly example that is of useful for all the streams, physics, chemistry and maths. It will be given in all the three calculation parts. Just an example. Another one question people ask, sir, if you are actually practicing the NCERT level questions, the values are all given like very hard calculation values. In the JEE exam, will we be getting all these hard calculations? See guys, when it comes to your actual competitive exam, it is not an exam with a calculator. So hard calculation will be minimum, like not very least or something. Still you will have questions of hard calculations, but most of the cases you will be having a calculations of average level. For that you need to brush up your numerical skills, speed math, all the methods, tricks. Generally in chemistry classes I give the shortcut methods, like how to do the multiplication faster, how to do the squaring faster without even touching the pen, how to write the answer, right? All those things. Plus every single JEE question most probably can be attacked through different way. There is option elimination method, proper theory method, shortcut method, multiple methods are there. Depends on the subject, depends on the question. Hundreds of shortcut tips, tricks, methods are there. Lot of methods to remember the ideas in your minds are there. We will be discussing about all of them in the exam strategy, tips, tricks and time management during the preparation of this live course preparation I have mentioned about. Now, you require all the 3 subjects: physics, chemistry, maths. And the live course preparation of JEE from the Vedantu side that I was mentioning about the whole day, I mean for the entire session, that will be having physics fast track live course preparation, chemistry fast track live course preparation, as well as maths fast track live course preparations are there. All the 3 are there. You require all the 3 of them. Now, I don't know how much money you spend on your chocolate or whatever it is. I am asking you, why don't you spend just 88 rupees, which is very silly for any of us now, per subject per day. That is in total of just 266 rupees per subject. Sorry, not per subject, for all the 3 subjects in a day. Completely. Enough. You might be wondering how this program is working. I am giving you a quick analysis to that also. We will be covering up the entire total JEE Main syllabus in 45 power packed sessions, 15 for chemistry, 15 for physics, 15 for maths. Total 45 power packed sessions will be there. In that or in among that, you will be given with a 10 part syllabus test and 10 full syllabus test where you can compare your all India rank. So total 20 tests you will get during the course of this 30 days. After every single session gets over, you will be given with the assignment papers and practice papers for quality questions. So that part is also clarified. Then you will be given with the summary notes made by the experts here. The experts I was telling, including Anand Sir, Pulkit Sir and all the experts of Vedantu who actually mentored the all India rank people of the previous years. You will be given with the summary notes of them. So you don't require separate turning pages of reference book or NCERT. Then, as I mentioned, previous year papers are very important to be analyzed. For that, the entire previous year JEE Main question papers, complete in-depth analysis will be given to you free of cost along with the program. Next part is a very important thing. There is something called Vedantu's instant doubt solving app. Hundreds of people are working on that doubt app. If you post a query or a doubt in that, all the people will be working on that doubt. You will be getting the instant handwritten solution of your doubt. What kind of feature is it? I never had this kind of an opportunity when I was preparing for this particular exam. You will be given access to the Vedantu's instant doubt solving feature on app till May 2021, because the 4th attempt comes in May, right? We are not going to leave you after this, upcoming February, February attempt. After that also, the Vedantu's doubt solving feature will be completely given to you free of cost. Plus, even though we are covering up the entire solutions and topics in the 30 days, even after that, you will be given with free test series of every single weekend. Every single weekend you will be getting the free test series. That is again going to be continued till what? Till May 2021. We are not going to leave you. We'll make sure that you guys are getting cracked with this JEE exam. We'll do that. Now, you might be asking, sir, what is the whole pricing of it? I don't know what is the pricing. Can you just tell me about the pricing? I told you about the pricing already, guys. It is very simple. It is just 88 rupees per subject per day. When it comes to the total amount, I can just show you how it will be. The total amount will be actual value of the course, that is 20,000 rupees. Actual pricing. But Vedantu is one of the most prominent institute in India for guiding the students for JEE and NEET. We understand the situation. Even I understand the situation. Vedantu is offering a flat 50% off on that directly. Direct 50% off will be given to you on that 20k. That will be just 10,000. Then what is my role? You guys are attending my sessions, the super powered, overpowered students out there. You are all keenly and patiently listening to my strategies here. I am going to give you an extra 20% off on 10,000. That will be just 8,000 rupees will be the maximum or the final amount you may have to pay. Okay. The final amount you may have to pay will be just 8,000 rupees. That is effectively 60% off only if you are using the code HRJC. See guys, how you should do. There is a link that is scrolling down in the chat box. You can directly go to the link, click on the enroll now option, Directly go to the link. You will be seeing a screen to enroll now option. You will be seeing enroll now option. Click on that. After that, you will be seeing the 20,000 courses available for you at 10,000. Then apply the coupon code HRJC here. This HRJC coupon code you directly apply on there. The HRJC coupon code, when you apply it, the entire 2,000 rupees discount will be directly given. It will be directly given. So that's all you have to do. Just go for the link, click on the enroll now option, put the coupon code, then do the remaining payment, whatever it is, convenient to you, UPI, PhonePe, whatever it is. Now, you are familiar with our, JEE Wall of Fame, right? These students secured all India rank like 1, 8, 7, 38, etc., right? 41. You can see the students who actually cracked this exam with a beautiful score. I want you guys to be present here. The teachers who mentored these guys, the same teachers we have here for you. Are you guys ready to join with us and get this thing done and be present with your photo here in the next year? Are you guys ready for that? Yes, here guys, we can do that. All you have to do is what? Get enrolled with us, guys. The link is already scrolling down in the chat box. Make sure that you guys are enrolling. We will have one amazing 30 days ahead preparation for the JEE 2021, and we will continue our preparation till May 2021 so that we will crack it. Somehow we'll crack it. It's all about being adaptive and surviving, right? Adapt and survive is our motto. Let's do that. Fine guys, so we'll be meeting again with more amazing ideas and methods, tricks, tips, everything. Until next time, bye bye. See ya.